Okay. Hello? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay. Hopefully. We're making a video. Testing another, using different core apps. We are doing Cyber. This is basically the prototype. This is 0.1 version of Cyber Dragon because I don't have the cards because they require special proxies. Proxies are basically have to use by a printer. So for 2.0 be complete, this is basically a little bit half of 2.0. So for this this is what I'm going to take into the tournament. It's going to be really fun. So I brought so off before. So let's get started. We play for main deck. We play a full play set Cyber Dragon. We get to a lot, and since we play a full play set in anime, it's now able to anime format. Now it's pretty good. So we can basically normal 3Ds thanks to Cyber Twin Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. If those didn't exist, these guys wouldn't be played at full play set. And we also play one Core. Core is the best normal summon in this deck, and Core is basically our B tier card. With salary, we can only play 5 B tier cards, 3 A tier cards, and 1 Legend card. But we can't play Legend card, or else I'll be playing my Cyber Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon build because can't play 8 tier. Then we play 1 Hers, just get a side spells from the graveyard. 1 Noxter, basically bring back our Cyber Dragons and our Cyber Dark Chimera, and our other cool tech cards we're playing. We're playing Cyber Dragon Fear to basically chain block the ass with Core. We're then play 1 copy of Dry. Dry is just here to basically come level 5, and he does come off with our the cool trap card Cyber Dark Overflow. When he is banished, we can basically target one of our Cyber Dragon monsters to make him undestroyed by battle. We also play 1 copy of Cyber Dragon Veer. Veer is just here for another Cyber Dragon. And that's pretty all of these 2 for just 2 Cyber Dragons, and all the rest is basically your normal Cyber Dragon play. For the Cyber decks, we play 1 Cyber Dark Chimera. Chimera is a second B tier. Just the camera a little bit. See a little bit better. Chimera is here. That's what's new. Chimera is here for the basic pop. We didn't play our basically for Disney Starter Counter and to search Powerbomb. We didn't play 1 Keo. Keo comes search all Cyber Dark machines. And he has draw 1, which is good for draw power in deck. We are playing a total of 3 cards that can help us draw power. And can happen to be one of them. And he can help us. He basically our full barrel in the deck. He basically counts as full barrel in the deck, which is pretty good. And hopefully he can get put on the B tier, because if he does, this deck will be changed up again. We play 1 copy of Keel. Keel is pretty good to bring back our Cyber Dark ones from the graveyard. If he's destroyed, then he's destroyed, we draw a card. If we basically bring back our Cyber Dark ones, because we go to play 1 copy of Horn, Ed, and Keel. They basically help us out with all the stuff. Because they don't have their own separate effects. We can all equip dragon from our graveyard for your lower dragon. What these 2 are, and Horn does piercing. Keel does contact directly, but his attack date is cut in half. Keel is basically burn damage for 300 if he destroys the monster. We play 1 copy of Attack the Siren to give us extra 600 boost. That's always here for, and he helps out with some of our synchro plays we play in this deck. For our 1 tuner only tuner is Dragon Buster Struxasaur, which is reason why, and he is here for lock points out deck, and for bringing out the synchro monsters, because he's the only tuner, because we updated deck where there's only 1 tuner now. New way. You don't need any other tuners. You only 1 tuner now. For this way, we're probably incorporated to the 2.0 version. We just don't know how it's gonna work. We play 1 copy of Disgiro. basically help us deal with those big monsters. And that's why Drill Sinker's not anymore, thanks to I figure out another way to do this. And last but not least, we play one copy of Fallen Alba. We're only playing a small branded package. It's just the Albat for branded. That's the only branded main deck card we're playing. So A tier, 2 B tiers, 2 B tiers right here. Albat is basically our second super poly. Which helps the deck, and that's it for the monsters. I was thinking about me adding Albas. This is just gonna be here until I can get Riley. That's all he's here for. He's probably just gonna stay there until I get Riley. For the spells, we play full playset Polymerization. 2 with the gold text box, and one common. I don't actually not technically a common, more of a, I don't know what kind of rarity it is. If you want to, you can comment down below what rarity it is. But basically, Poly does help us out a lot, and we can search it a lot with the field spells, Cyberdark, and Vazon, because that helps search us our fusion spells. Then you have to play 1 copy of Monster Reborn to bring back surround monsters. I would probably play Cyberstorm Blaster to make it be more simple, because we do revive. But it does actually help us a lot better to bring back our copy of Muddy Mudragon, for I'll say what we do with that card. We also play 1 Regeki and 1 Harvey Feather. This is us here for big boards. I would swap this out for Lightning Storm, but I don't own that yet. This would be probably swapped out for Lightning Storm if I get that card. And for pretty heavy, because there's still, since we still have to worry about the hand traps, we are playing Cullby now, which is pretty good. Probably if I was going to change deck, probably if I do get Lightning Storm, take out these 2. Storm that gives me and take out Poly. For cyber spells, we play 1 Cyber Emergency, which is pretty good. Search all our cyber cards, Cyber Dragons, monsters. Play 1 copy of a Paraplant to help us search our Jizakira and all our other light machines. And if we control more Cyber Dragons in the art, we can do both effects, which is basically just to shuffle back a light machine. 2. So play 1 Cyberload Fusion. You can use it to make a lot of almost. We sometimes don't use this a lot, but sometimes we do, and it's kind of crazy. 1 copy of Cyber Eternal, the combo with our core to search that out to basically bring out our good monsters. Cause to bring back a monster from the extra, we can't just send to your, but we have to make sure we properly summon it first. Play 1 copy of Cyberdark Realm. Realm does help us a lot. 1 Cyber Realm gives Cyberdark Spirit and an effect along to equip the dragon from either gray art and gives a free normal summon. And basically it's the search. This would be the searchers of the deck. We play 1 Cyberdark and Vazon, which basically helps us search our polys. Basically our fusion spells like Poly, Cyberload Fusion, and our copy of Overload Fusion, which helps get search takes that, and a copy of Super Poly, which can be searched, but it's really up to you. If you decide to take out another A-tier card, you could probably throw in a copy of Branded Fusion, but it's really you have to take them out of the fusion. But Realms are 2nd B tier, and Polys are 4th B tier. Our final B tier is in the extra deck now. We play 1 copy of Cyberdark Impact. This is just here until our Poly get Clockwork Knight. But that helps us make Cyberdark Dragon, what we do sometimes make. But if we don't have to get our pull the Clockwork Knight card, this is what it's here for right now. We play 1 copy of Cybernetic Horizon, which is basically help us search for more stuff. And that's help us search the searchers. 1 copy of Powerball, which can be searched on Chimera. Pretty good. Nah. 1 copy of Power Average, which is basically our 2nd draw power. We may actually have a way to recycle this back, so we can basically have 1, 2, 3, 4 different draw power. Cancer 1. This is number 2. Basically, you can technically have 2. But I'll show you where the card helps them. Play 1 copy of Machine Dude just in case you go with those Cyber Dragons. And last but not least, 1 normal, which helps us boost of attack. Did do a test 10, it actually got my monster 2. So the calculator, not, was at 1,533, 15,300, 200 attack points for Cyber Dark Indra. This is pretty good. And that's pretty much it for the spells. And you know, the only cards we'll be changing out is probably this and this, just for 2 cards. But this to be the 3 cards, will be Speed Spell cards for Pokemon, Lightning Storm, and Hawk Knight, and Rivalry. Actually, Elbats is swapped, maybe swapped out for Rivalry. And probably one will be swapped out for Rebirth Judgment. And now we're on to the traps. We're only playing a total of 4 traps. For the only cyber trap is Cybernetic Overflow, which does help us combo with our dry. Because basically you can get our balance our dry and help us pop some cards in the field, which is pretty good. 1 copy of Cyber Dark and Phazon, which will help us with our Buster Lock and get us crazy combo. Or Synchro Plays. Then we play 1 copy, and basically also a test. Cyber can bring back a Dragon or Cyber Machine, which we actually do use a lot. We also play 1 copy of Necrofusion. Necrofusion does actually help this deck a little bit, but the only downside is balance the monsters face down, which I wish they balance it face up so it can help us out a little bit, but that's over. And for basically to make Pot Rabbits a 2nd copy, cards at 2 is Jar Rabbits, because basically we can recycle the Pot Rabbits to basically give us another draw power. So that means we have 4 draw powers in the deck, and that's pretty much it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. The extra deck 3. We are playing 1 copy of Cyber Dark Dragon, which basically we do is basically our main boss monster, our Ace of Cyber Dragon. It's our boss. We can basically get to 15,500 attack and 200 attack points just thanks to Limit Rule and sorry, in this case attack is basically unaffected all activate effects. Next your opponent all your opponent's activate effects, and but to our active effect we can use whatever we want. So we can basically have attached the Cybernetic to it to give it extra boost, and we can basically do whatever we want. And this can equip depending on how many monsters equipped to it, it can attack that many times. And we can equip a monster from either graveyard, which is really cool. And we have to fuse them and we can fuse them by bringing out by fusing Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber End Dragon, which you can do, but you don't really need to do that because you basically always special summon it from the extra deck by using our copy of Cyber Darkness Dragon or Cyber Dark Dragon. Basically, thanks to our copy of Cyber Dark and Phazon, we can help you easily get Cyber Dark and Dragon equipped to Cyber Dark Dragon. So we can basically, because this card is 1 level, this can be special summoned by set to a 1 level 10 or lower fusions Cyber Dark monster equipped with Cyber End Dragon. That's how we basically get that. And with Cyber Darkness Dragon, you can equip Dragon or Machine from either graveyard. Dark Dragon equip any dragon from our graveyard. Basically, we do use Impact to bring him out, and he usually gets attacked depending on how many monsters we have in the graveyard. Which I have been teamed up with a tier element before tier elements got banned, which has been crazy. This is also the second A tier card. It has been giving me so much power. For the final A tier card, we play 1 copy of Fortress because Fortress can fuse some iron cards. because here's some Iron Field, and this is pretty powerful. So Clockwork will pretty much be kind of unstoppable. We also play one copy of Cyber Twin Dragon. He's just here for OTK. If we weren't playing the free 8-tier package, we would just be playing Rampage. For our final B tier, we play one Invoke Mechaba. He's kind of summoned a little bit differently than how we do it in our instead with just with Nova, because Nova does not exist in this format because Xyz are banned. We play one copy of Paragon Drugs. But I was surprised it's not on a tier list yet, which is kind of soccer. I was hoping for it to be. We play one copy of Titleclad the Ass Dragon. This is just here for branded players, and branded is a really top deck, and we can basically make it off with Elbaz. Does help get rid of some of the crazy boards. It's unaffected by all extra deck. Also, it's effect. Or it can't be destroyed. It's unaffected. All X cannot be targeted or destroyed with extra effects. We play one copy of. You can also use these three for super poly targets if you really want to. It's really up to you. Because you're finding Invoke. This is a good super poly target for Invoke. Prevent good dark power, good fusion and dark contact one, good fusion, and thing. This just and for our final other two super targets, we are playing Blue Eyes Tower Dragon. He is just here for Blue Eyes because Blue Eyes got broken in this format thanks to Pot of Greed coming back. Pot of Greed being here. So yeah, this kind of helps us with after playing Blue Eyes. One copy of Paragon Dragon Supplier if they're fighting against Dark, which Dark is the best attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! For our Synchros, here bring out our Mechaba, we play one copy of Muddy Mud Dragon. And once we basically wait how we bring him out. Just step these away. That's it for the fees right here. For our Buster card, basically sync with our with our Cyber Dragon. Sync that, make hopefully survives the turn. Then normal summon a light machine if you draw it. Make Mechaba. And then we would go like something like Monster Reborn or Cast Star to bring him back. To basically syncing to our level 7 Clear Wing. And if that somehow survives, and basically gives a free negate. And this becomes any fusion monster when basically PC is treated as our Alistair the Invoker. If you don't have to fight the Invoke deck, and same with that, Elbaz is also here for. And then if you want to, sinking 7 to 8 for Blackwing Dragon. Blackwing Dragon is here for another topping deck, which is Sadal. This is Trickdar Sadal. Very crazy topping deck. This helps. Clear Wings there. This is that's why Titan Cloud's there for all the branded players. And this, well, if you're tier element players, I'll probably be running something to help me with tier element beating. But now tier elements are banned, Sword Soul's banned, Mystic Mind's banned, and basically all the cards are basically a lot of people hated. So that's it for the deck. I'll probably, if you guys want me to actually record, if you guys wanted me to record this duel, I'm probably not going to record it. And one reason why Blackman's kind of good for the Trickstar part of the Sadal thing, because he can basically gain counters and stop them from doing piercing bouts, doing burn damage, sinks their field spell. This actually helps us protect our monsters. Now, here's the main downside of this deck is that we will switch it out for Clockwork Knight Rivalry. Probably. There's a total of 4 cards I want to add. basically the 4 cards will be swapped out is this, these two, and the Elbaz, or maybe something else. Because these two will be swapped out for the Lightning Storm. This will be swapped out for the Royal Lords, and this Clockwork Knight. Now there's one more open space. What will be our copy of Rebirth Judgment, and that's to be it for the deck. If we happen to get any more crazy combo cards, we are adding them. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.